This is design assignment 4. We have the launch pad here on the bottom left with a joystick on an ADC channel and the tablet connected to the launchpad application through Bluetooth. Here we're mirroring the iPad onto our screen so we can see we are currently connected to the application running on the launchpad. And there's 5 services. There's the LED service, button service, the internal temperature service, then there's a static message, and then the last one is the ADC value. So we can go ahead and click on the LED service, and if we read the status of the LED, it should return 0 because the LED is off. So we can write a 1 and the LED comes on. Then we can read that LED status and it returns a 1. We can also write a 0 to turn the LED off. See, the LED comes off. Now the next service is the button. So we can read the button and it should return a 0. The button is not being pressed currently. So if we hold the button on the launch pad and then we read the value of the characteristic, we can see it returns as 1. Now if we release the button, it will read again and it returns back as 0. So now the next service is the internal temperature sensor. If we read this characteristic, it returns 29 degrees C, and we can put an ice cube for a few seconds on the microcontroller and it should drop the temperature. So let's read it again. 24 degrees. 22 degrees. So that is the internal temperature. The next service is the static string. So we will read this as UTF-8, read. And this is just a static status message. So the final service is the ADC for the joystick. We can read the value 613. This is the center position. If we move the joystick up and read, it's close to 0. If we return it slowly to the center, it comes back to 600. If we move it down all the way to maximum value of about 1200, back to the center, 613.